Sushi is a popular Japanese dish that consists of vinegared rice and various toppings, usually seafood. But how did sushi come to be? The history of sushi is long and complex, and it involves different cultures and regions. Here is a brief summary of the invention of sushi. The origin of sushi can be traced back to ancient China, where people preserved fish in salted rice to prevent spoilage. This method of fermentation, called narazushi, was later introduced to Japan around the 9th century by Buddhist monks. The Japanese people adopted this practice and began to eat the fermented rice along with the fish, creating the first form of sushi as a complete dish. This type of sushi was called narazushi, or aged sushi. However, narazushi took a long time to prepare, and it had a strong sour taste that was not appealing to everyone. In the 15th century, Japanese cooks discovered that adding more weight to the rice and fish reduced the fermentation time to about 1 month. They also realized that the fish did not need to be fully fermented to be edible. This led to the creation of mama narazushi, or raw narazushi, which was fresher and milder than the original version. In the 17th century, a new innovation changed the sushi scene. A Japanese doctor named Matsumoto Yoshiichi started to add vinegar to the rice instead of relying on natural fermentation. This way he could make sushi faster and more consistently. He also added sugar and salt to enhance the flavor of the rice. This new style of sushi was called haya-zushi, or fast sushi, and it allowed people to enjoy sushi with different kinds of ingredients, such as vegetables and eggs. The most familiar form of sushi today, nigiri sushi, or hand-pressed sushi, was invented in the early 19th century by a street vendor named Hanaya Yohei in Edo, now Tokyo. He shaped small balls of vinegared rice by hand and topped them with slices of fresh fish or seafood. He also added a dab of wasabi, Japanese horseradish, between the rice and the topping to prevent bacteria growth and enhance the flavor. His sushi was easy to eat with one's fingers or chopsticks, and it became a popular snack for the busy urbanites. Since then, sushi has evolved into many different varieties and styles, such as maki sushi, rolled sushi, tamaki sushi, hand-rolled sushi, chirashi sushi, scattered sushi, and sashimi, raw fish without rice. Sushi has also spread around the world and adapted to different cultures and tastes. Sushi is now a global cuisine that showcases the creativity and diversity of its makers and consumers.